So here is my baby. This is the one that's been getting a battering while everything's been going on and making all these masks. So I've taken the threads out. There's nothing on at the moment, but as you can see from my machine, it gives you a lot of really good instructions on what you need to go to next. That's your thread tensioner. I usually keep mine on about 5. You only really need to mess with this if you're messing with different kinds of material, but cotton, I don't need to mess with that a lot. Then that goes down to here, which is more instructions. This little button here is very worn here. This is it reverses the foot to do the stitches at the end, stop it coming out. And this is obviously the start and stop button. But it can get a bit confusing when you get around your foot. So I do apologise for the fluff on there, but I will take you through it when we're going through. So we'll start. I've got my bobbin, just finding it here. So here we go. I've got my white bobbin of cotton ready to go on. Now, I slide that onto the bobbin holder and then literally take the end of the cotton and start following my arrows. So it goes around the back of that one. If you do have these spaces, but without the arrows, do your best to follow them. Now this is going to be the foot. You just need to hook it around the back of there. This is what takes the string up and down to create the stitches. And then you come back down through there. So it's coming down now. Number 4, it's telling you there to come. I'm trying to get the best angle of this. You go through there, and if you look very carefully, let me get a good look there. There is a, oh sorry, that's my big hand. There's the string. There is a metal kind of holder there, which looks like a bit of a stapler. I'm trying to get underneath it, see that, but that kind of hooks it there to hold the string where it needs to be. Then the string needs to be hooked around here to be able to make sure it holds it near to the needle. Then we're going to want to thread the needle. Now, luckily my machine comes with a neat little invention all the way over there. Let me see if I can move it this way again. A neat little invention called a needle threader, which makes life a little bit easier for me. So you pull through enough string to give yourself some space, and then you pull down your needle threader, which is this little bit here. It's got a cool funky little hook on it, which you might be able to just see there. Just right back there, there's that little hook, and that comes down. Oh my god, how dusty is this? That's a bit better now. Looks a little less disgusting. Poke that through the eye of your needle. It should hold itself there, and then you just rest your cotton. Oh, whoops! You rest your cotton underneath the needle threader, and obviously while this is filming, it's going to mean that it's not going to rest easily. So you hook that on to your needle threader there, and as you pull it through, it makes a little loop at the back, which I hope you can see there. There's its little loop, and then you just either take a little pin, or if the loop's big enough, you can easily just put a pin in there on the other side to pull it through. And there you have your top string threaded onto your needle. Now this you need to pop under your foot, which all at this time needs to be up in the air, which is using this. Where is it? Where's the little lever? Let me see if I can go upwards. Oh crikey, you have to go underneath it for that one. Right, we're going under. We're going under. Sort of. Might be easy to see around the back. Let's see around the back. You've got, there is your lever, and that lifts your foot up and down. So you make sure it's in the up position as you are threading it. So now we have the top thread, we need to put the bottom thread, and a lot of people find this quite nerve-wracking because you're like, whoa, this is like actually in the machine. So you take your bobbin like this, and on mine again, the cover is really wonderful because it shows you, let's see if I can focus, how you want the string to lie in the actual machine. So there is a removal tool there, because originally you'll have it like that, and as you pull that, boop, it'll break up. Put that out the way. Take your bobbin with your string to that side, and you lie your bobbin down. Now in the actual machine you will see, to match what it showed on the top of the machine, there will be a little arrow round like that. You take your string around that metal bit. I'm trying to rest the iPad so that it doesn't fall over. I'm getting as close as I can for you people. So you rest it in that little metal bit, but then we need to push it over. So then it is in between these two metal bits here. So you can see here, there's a bit of metal at the back you can see, and it's like a groove that's dug out. So that means that when you put the lid back on like this, and click, that will now be matching the picture that's on the top, or if you haven't got a picture on the top, that's the position it should be in. To pull it through now, because it's still not ready, we still need that piece of string to be going up through the bottom of the foot, which it will eventually come through this section here. Da, 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 da. So to make that happen, all you do is you hold your string that's come down from the top. Hold it out the back so that it doesn't disappear, and then you're going to use your bit on the side there, that's like a knob that you turn to gently manipulate the foot up and down as you are either adjusting the strings, or maybe there's been a tangle, or you need to just lift it up a bit higher or something. You're going to turn that and it will let your string go down and up, and you'll watch in the little bobbin bit, you'll see a string go round. I'm going to do it slowly as it's pulling back up. There it is, and that string is going to grab your bobbin string and pull it round. That now has appeared underneath and through. Can you see there? It's come through the bottom bit now. And we go back, you get your pin and you pull that little tail bit through, and there you go. You now have a threaded and ready to go sewing machine. So that now should all be done and dusted, and it should be ready to go. And then of course all you need to do is drop your foot down, put a piece of material in it, drop your foot down, and run it through stitches just to make sure it's all done okay. Any problems though, give us a message, happy to help. Bye.